and welcome. McKinney, Texas Children's Health Star Center. Castle View Sabercats, Rock Canyon Jaguars. This is Cat Hockey. Once again, good morning and early back there in Colorado for you guys that are up and tuned in and watching. We are here, the Best of the West Tournament, Dallas, Texas, where your Sabercats are starting out Game 3 of the Best of the West Tournament. They're going to take on the Prosper Eagles this morning. Both teams have had a good start of the Best of the West Tournament, 2-0 wins. Your Cats back-to-back shutouts by Jacob Harris and Corey Clothier. See if they can keep the train on the track, smoking down right, playing smart, mistake-free hockey, because one of these two teams is going to walk out of this building with a loss. Tournament play, a win gets you 2 points, a tie gets you 1. And you always want to go goals for and goals against. Your Cats are sitting pretty nice with that here, coming into Game 3 of the tournament with 2 back-to-back shutouts and finding the net multiple times in both games. See if we can break down your... No way we can do it in 58 seconds, so. Gonna get this last 53 seconds of warm-ups. The Cats will circle the cage, they'll get them picked up, they'll head on over to that bench, getting them last-minute instructions from Coach Brian Heft. And we will get game number 3 underway. Very hard, rainy morning here in Dallas. And the McKinney rink is a cold one. So, my partners in crime behind the keyboard, keeping you hooked up and loaded, director, producer, Kenny Jones, behind the camera this morning is the Squirrel. And me, gonna bring you the call the best I can, gonna get names right along the way. I am Les Nessman. Your Cats will be in their whites, black breezers, gold, and red trim. The Eagles will be in solid greens, blue breezers. Both teams are now circling the nets. Once again, for this tournament play, 13-minute periods. No zam in between. So your Cats get it called out. They're going to head over to that bench. Check out my list here real quick. Sorry for the delay. See if Coach Heft keeps it the way he sent it out. Just look up and take a look at it. So we're going to go with Shanahan, Sorority and Marks, Keogh, and Lucy A on defense. So here we go, referee's hands in the air. Both goalies say, let's do it. Puck is down, won by Shanahan, but chipped right into the neutral. Shanahan gets it back, throws it off the boards to Marks and gives chase. Comes down the boards, kept in, nope, bounces over, sticking out over Keogh. Lucy A's got to give chase. comes out of the blue line into neutral. Marks chases the man, poke checks it away, goes into the zone. It's going to trickle its way into the corner. Keogh gives chase. He picks it up, puts on the brakes, makes a big cut one way and the other. Now he loses the puck, but poke checks it back. Lucier goes to wrap it around the boards, but off of an eagle. Pass back to the point. The point man throws it into the corner. Swarky gets a stick on it, but loses an edge and goes down. Lucier picks up the trash, loses it, and gains it back. Once again, Eagles pick up the trash. On the doorstep, picked away by Shanahan. Shanahan to Marks, Marks to Shanahan. Shanahan's on the move, skates it into the zone, loses the handle as an Eagle goes down. On the doorstep, shot wide, and the Eagles are come the other way. Garner overskated it, took out an Eagles. Pass back to Pinello. Pinello skates it to the blue line. A Mark shot, glove save, and a hold by the Eagles goalie. Line changes all the way around. 11:42 of the first, tied at 0. Got to believe our Cats have got to get a little bit woke up here. Eagles are just out skating them by a step right now. Puck down one, Gardner shot. Pad save, kicked wide into the corner. Jones gives chase, gets a stick on it, but loses it. Delayed offsides. Jones going to track it down, but he does hear the call, and now he's skating back. Eagles to the blue line, throws it out. We get a whistle as Jones is checked from behind and goes down. So face-off's going to come off in our defensive zone. Jones is going to step in for the draw. Puck down, Jones does win it. Jerry Jones picks it up, throws it, but it's off of a skate. Gardner picks up the trash, throws it off the boards, but it stays in the zone. Now Zitzelsperger's got it, skates it to neutral, throws it to Jones. Jones back pass, does make it to Jones after it hits the skate, stays in the zone. Jones has got it, drop pass is poke checked away. Pinello steps up on the boards, keeps it in at the blue line, but it gets by him the second time. Shot from neutral. Harris gloves it and throws it wide, but instantly the referee blows the whistle. He's over there talking to Harris. Harris did it perfect. Shot from outside of the blue line. He gloves it down and doesn't hold on to it for a second. Immediately throws it out of his glove into the corner, but the referee blew the whistle, and they're going to give the Eagles a face-off at 10:53. Tied at 0. Line changes all the way around. Miller steps in for the draw. He does win it, but right back to an Eagle. Shot, point, kick save by Harris into the corner. Throw down the boards to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by the Eagles. Keenan gives chase. Now Kuska. Kuska's got it behind the net, still holding. Feathers one off of the referee, and it right back to him. Now Kuska turns it over at the top of the circles, cross ice pass, top of the circles back to the point. That was almost out, shot wide of the net by Keenan. Picked up the trash is Miller. Miller loses the handle, but picked off at the side of the cage by Keenan. Keenan skates it to the blue line, throws a cross ice pass. O'Reilly and Miller give chase. Wrapped around the boards. Winogle gets there, but it bounces over his stick. Down the boards to the blue line. Picked off by Kuska. Good work by Kuska. Keep it in the zone. Kuska on the boards. Drops it to Winogle. Nobody on the doorstep, though. Somebody's got to get in front of the net. Shot, stick save, and a cover by the Eagles goalie. And that's exactly what we talked about. Winogle did the work. Got it to the cage. The puck did come off the goalie, but nobody for your Cats there to pick up that rebound. Hef steps in for the draw. Trumley behind him. Hef does win it, but right to an Eagle, comes free on the doorstep. Small head in his stick. Trumley picks it up. Shot. Go! Cats go! Number 10, Taylor Trumley at 9:48 of the first. We're going to call it Heft and Small to Trumley to the back of the net. Puck puck down, heft in for the draw, gets caught up in his skates, he gets it back and throws it into the zone. Small gives chase. Eagles pick it up, puts on the brakes, cuts down the side of the boards, throws it to the blue line, but not out. Keogh kept it in. He throws it hard and high into the air, takes one bounce, goes in the corner. Trumley does get a stick on it, throws it down the boards to the blue line. Lucier's got it. He wraps it hard off the boards, but it takes a wicked bounce right back to an Eagle. Trumley picks up the trash, kicks it into the corner. Lucier tracks it down, checks the man hard. Hand in the air. And Lucy A is going to the hole at 9:15 of the first. And we got an Eagle down. So we're going to get an injury timeout here on the Lucy A check. Eagles head to their bench. Cats do the same. 9:15 of the first. The Cats are going to be on the kill, and the door has now been opened for these Eagles on the man advantage. The Eagles player is sitting up now, which is great to see. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. Deja vu from yesterday, awkward silence as we sit here and wait. Here he goes, rolls up, that a boy. Eagles players back to his feet and headed to the bench. Harris going to head back to his pipes now. Now here is the big task at 9:14 to open the door for these Eagles. They have not put the penalty on the board yet. Uh-oh, a 2 and a 10. It is a 2 and a 10. Jones will serve the 2, and Lucy A is at a 10. So Lucy A will be in Shawshank Redemption's Andy Dufresne's hot box for the remainder of this period. Puck down, Shanahan does win the draw. Kutski gets it, bangs it off the boards to the blue line. Shanahan gets a poke check on it. Here comes the top of the circle shot. Hits trash in front and is kicked into the corner. Cycles the straight drop pass to 25. He throws it into the corner and back to the point. Point man does keep it in at the blue line. Holds. Shot coming. Deflected down and covered by Harris to keep this a 1-0 game. Line changes for the Eagles. Shanahan steps in for the draw again. Puck down, he does win it back too. Keogh gets a couple pokes at it, but it finally finds its way to the stick of an Eagle. Now it's thrown out, and we got a race. Soroki off to the races. He tracks it down, shot, throws it off the side of the cage. He gets it back on the doorstep, though, throws it all the way to the blue line. Kuska's got it. He throws it back to the cage. On the doorstep, Kuska just overskated it on the deflection. Kuska picks it up again. He's got Shanahan if he sees him. Still has him if he sees him. The door closed, thrown back behind the cage. Kuska gives chase, or Soroki gives chase as it comes to the blue line. Now into neutral. Skating on the Eagle loses an edge and goes down on the back check from Shanahan. Keogh skates it into the zone. Keogh shot. Glove save and a hold. Kuska, thank you, Squirrel. Kuska, I don't know why I get the 18 and the 8 mixed up. Gets me every time. I told you we'd get the call wrong. Squirrel helping me out here. Kuska picks it up in neutral, skates it into the zone, throws a wrister on net. 44 seconds left in the power play. Jones steps in, back to Pinello. Pinello's got it on his stick. Hold, shot is blocked, but it gets to Jones. Nope, poke checked away at the last second, and the Eagles are coming. Pinello on his horse to get back. He does Gardner picks up the trash, throws it all the way to the blue line, but not out. Oh, shot blocked by Jones. Great job by Jones to get back. Caught up in the skates of Gardner. Now off the side of the cage on the doorstep. Bounces wide of an Eagle. Eagles throw it back behind the cage to the doorstep. Hits trash and bounces wide. Zitzelsperger comes up with it. Zitzelsperger beats one, beats two. He's in the blue line now in the zone. Got Jones streaking. Oh, Jones cut the wrong way as Zitzelsperger put it back. Door pass. Now into neutral. Eagles got it 3-on-1. Pinello and shot way wide of the net around the cage. Power play is over. Cats made the kill. Puck comes to the front though. Loose shot wide as Harris was down and out. Pinello picks up the track. Poke checks it away. Pinello still hounding the man. Gets poke checked around him behind the cage to the doorstep. Makes it through everybody. And Keogh, I believe, number 9, throws it out of. Picked off by Shanahan coming off the bench. Shanahan behind the defense. Shot, save, and a cover. Nope, puck comes free now. Shanahan got it back. Nope, it's thrown out of the zone all the way down ice. Touched up by, though, Keenan, and he cracks it down behind his own cage. Picks it up in his own cage. Throws a pass to Marks. Marks gets a poke checked away, but Shanahan picks it up. Hand in the air. Cats are going to go on the power play. Another shot by Shanahan. Glove save and a hold by the Eagles. And now your Cats are on the power play. On the check at mid-ice by the Eagles. Oh, once again, can't say enough good things about him. Shanahan is a man on a mission, and he has just got the voodoo curse on the finish. He has made every shot opportunity, turnovers, and he's just lacking that last step of burying it behind the goalie. Puck now won by Castleby to Marks. Marks back to Keogh. Keogh got a late jump on it, and the Eagles pick it up. Skated into the zone. Kutska on the kill. Puck pokes it away, but to the blue line, takes a bounce. Kutska gets it, throws it to Sorokias. Kutska gets hit and goes down from behind. Puck comes all the way back in the zone. Cross ice pass to Keogh. Keogh into neutral, beats one at the stripe, beats another at the stripe and loses the handle. Now he gets it back and he's going to cycle back to his own end. He's got Marks and he passes it to him. Marks lays a pass out to Keogh. Keogh picks it up, skates it into the blue line, throws it to the front door. But the Eagles pick it up and throw it down ice. Harris is going to come out and play it. Harris throws one to Keogh. Keogh across ice, 2. Kuska back to Shanahan. Shanahan's going to skate it into the zone. Shanahan on his stick, throws one to the cage. Blocker save, comes off. An Eagle picks it up and throws it the length of the ice. 59 seconds left in the power play. Harris out to play it, throws it into the corner. Kuska gets it, but it's turned over. Shot saved by Harris. Puck comes free. Keogh's got it. Still skating. Now he lays one off the boards. Shanahan's going to pick it up at the blue line. Skates it into the zone once again. Drop pass to Marks. Marks shot. Pad save. Pinello's going to get up on it. Here comes a ripper from the circle. Shot. Pad save and a cover by the Eagles goalie. Back-to-back shots on the Eagles goalie, and he was able to knock each one of them down. Didn't get the cover right off. Need some Cats crashing that net. 34 seconds left in the power play. Your Cats up by 1. Miller in for the draw. Puck down. Miller does win it. Back to Pinello again. Here comes another wrister. Shot right back into the same glove. And he holds this time by Pinello. We'll take them shots from the point all day long, but get some smoke on it, number 16. 29 seconds left in the power play now. Miller steps in for the draw. He does win it again. O'Reilly to Pinello. Pinello shot. Tipped out wide. Hit trash on its way in. Thrown out to the blue line. Feathered to center. Eagles can't come up with it. Pinello picks it up. Throws it to Winogle. Winogle had it. Lost the handle. Now Gardner's going to pick it up in neutral. He skates to the blue line and dumps it in. 8 seconds left in the power play. Winogle gives chase around the boards. O'Reilly misses it. Step up on that. Oh, coaching here. Pinello gliding backwards. Going to be all over him after this game. But he picks it up in neutral. Throws a cross ice pass. Hits O'Reilly right in the stick. O'Reilly skates it into the zone. O'Reilly feathers a pass off of the skates of an Eagle. Winogle tracks it down into the corner, throws it down the boards. Eagle picks it up. Gardner from the point throws it high, wide, off the back of the glass. O'Reilly's going to check it down. Light pass is picked off by the Eagles, but Keenan keeps it in. He wraps it around the boards. Winogle in the corner. Winogle still battling. Miller in there to help. Miller gets checked, separated from the puck in the corner. Puck comes down the boards, across ice to the blue line, kept in, but then right back out by an Eagle. Poke checked away. Miller's got it. That's away, boys. Go backwards and go forwards. Poke check back by Kutska. He throws it to Trumley, who cannot come up with it, and that is an offsides, or icing, my fault. Icing at 3:26 of the first. Your Cats are up by 1. Heff to step in for the draw. Puck down. Eagles winning to the point. Fanned on, kept in. Kuska picks up the trash. Kuska skates out, cross ice pass to Heft, who got half of a stick on it, but poke checked away. Then it's thrown into the zone deep. Eagles goalie plays it behind his cage and he holds it up. Wrapped around the boards, picked off by Trumley, but he loses the handle. Eagles pick it up, skate it to neutral. Keenan throws a cross ice pass to Trumley, who throws one into the zone. Eagles goalie nonchalantly plays it with his stick, but it's in the corner, picked up by the Cats. On the doorstep, Trumley number 2. Oh, he just shot it wide. Oh, my goodness. What a pass to Trumley on the doorstep. Point blank. Breakaway the other way. Eagles come up with a great check in neutral by Keenan. He cross ice passes it. Small picks it up off the bounce, skates it into the zone. Eagle checks him from behind, takes him down as they both lose an edge. On the doorstep, Zitzelsperger missed a wide open net. Puck comes free. Zitzelsperger's going to chase it into the corner. Zitzelsperger's got it on his stick. Puck comes free, and the Eagles skated out of the zone. 2-on-2 going the other way. Pinello and Gardner shot. Saved by Harris. Puck comes free. Loose on the doorstep. And luckily, Zitzelsperger picks up the trash. Zitzelsperger skating like a man on a mission. 3 against 1 on the Eagles. He's going to cycle the cage. He's got Pinello on the doorstep. He goes to throw it to him, but it off of a skate. Wrapped all the way around the boards and out. 1:45 left in the period. Jones just tracks it down. He loses the handle off the side of the cage. And now he throws it out, gets past Pinello at the blue line. Jones has got to track it down again. 1:32, delayed offsides. Here comes Jones. Had it, lost the handle, and poke checks it enough to Zitzelsperger. Wrapped around the cage hard. Jackson Jones gives chase. Jones has got it there. Loses the handle. Zitzelsperger picks up the trash shot. Kick save out of the side of the net. To the blue line, takes one bounce and gets over Pinello's stick as Keogh tracks it down. Keogh cycles the cage, puts on the brakes, holds, beats one man there, beats another. Jones off of the boards. Poke checked away from him. He gloves it down, though. Jones picks it up at the blue line. Jones skates it in, loses the handle as the back check is picked up. 50 seconds left in this one. Big check behind the net. Comes into neutral. Keogh dumps it in. 41 seconds left in the period. Behind the cage is the Eagles. They got it down the boards, and it does make it out as Pinello gives chase. And there is a whistle for icing with 31.2 seconds away. And we're going to, like I said from the beginning and in the fall, we're going to call it like it is. And your Cats are just not skating with, let's call it passion or authority or a sense of urgency. They just need to shift one more gear. We're in second, and we need to go to third. Shanahan in, puck down. Then we get a whistle. Far side referee bloated dead. He didn't like something. We're going to do it again. Shanahan in for the draw again. He caught up in everybody's skates. It was a draw the other way, both ways, wrapped all the way around the boards by the Eagle. Gardner's going to get there. Gardner has it on his stick. He feathers it back into the corner. Soroki's got it on his stick. Soroki still skates around the cage, lays one on the doorstep. There it is. And Shanahan couldn't pull the trigger. We get a whistle and a hook. And another cat is going to the hole at 9.6 seconds of the first. And now, once again, the door is open for these Eagles as your Cats are on the kill. Hooking at 9.6 seconds of the first by Sorority. Shanahan steps in for the draw. Puck down. Eagles do win it. It gets caught up in everybody's skates as Gardner picks up the trash, bangs it hard around the cage, 2-1. That's going to end this period. So at the end of one, your Cats are up by one. 1:51 left in the power play. Your Cats have got to pick it up a little bit, shift a gear, tighten up this ship. It's getting a little sloppy there at times. But overall, a solid period. Hopefully Coach Hepp will line them up here. Somebody will start a fire. Somebody's going to step up. Now, there is a lot of hockey left to be played here. Achilles heel for this team so far, the 22 season, both fall and winter. They shoot themselves in their own foot with turnover opportunities. One thing I noticed here about these Eagles this first period, skating wise, they are a fast team. They're skating hard. So once again, if our Cats need to pick it up a gear, keep up with them, beat them to that puck. So whistles blow. We're going to start number 2. Sorry. Harris heads to his pipes. Looks like we're going to go with Heft and Small on offense and Gardner and Pinello on D. Puck down, Heft does win it, but right to an Eagle. He grabs it and dumps it hard into the zone. Pinello gives chase. Goes around his cage, though, all the way around. Gardner got a stick on it and got it out of the zone. Good work by Gardner. The Eagles track it down. 2 missed passes by the Eagles, and once again, our Cats are standing watching. You got to dump on that. There we go. Poke checked away for half of a second, but they get it right back. Small into neutral. Small and Heft battling away as it comes back into the zone. Cross-ice pass, once again not handled by an Eagle. Picked off by Gardner. He goes to throw it off the boards to himself. We're out of the offsides now. We get back. Puck is thrown all the way down net, and Pinello gives chase. Pinello picks it up around his own cage, throws it all the way around the boards to the blue line, and it does get out. Pinello picks it up again, throws it down ice. There's no icing here, son. It's a power play. As the goalie lifts it's thick. Eagles pick it up behind his own net. Skates it out. Throws it out across the boards to the blue line. Pinello picks it up at the blue line, throws it right back into neutral. It gets over an Eagles stick. Cross-ice pass, though, back into neutral. Eagles got it. Skate it to almost the blue line and wraps it hard around the boards. Once again, Pinello's giving chase, and then he held up on it. To the blue line, kept in. Cross-ice pass, top of the circles. Here comes a shot. Shot blocked in front by an Eagle. Then it finds its way to Harrison. He grabs it and makes the cover. 23 seconds left in the Sorority power play, or penalty, I should say. But at least Lucier's got company. Line changes all the way around. Jones steps in for the draw. Eagles do win it back to the point. Picked off. Give it to him. Oh, yes. There it is. There's the pass to Jones. Jones, Zitzelspurg shot. Goal! Short-handed goal. Number 15. Zitzelsberger to number 7. Jackson Jones to the back of the net at 11. 23 of the second. Short-handed power play goal. Well, I was in fan mode there, going to lose my mind. Zitzelsperger picked it off, had Jones in front of him, and I didn't think he's going to pass it to him, but he says, calm down there, announcer boy, I got it under control, and he does hit him. Puck down, throw it out of neutral, then bounces off an Eagle. Keogh picks it up. He skates it to the blue line and dumps it in hard. Power play is now over. Comes out to the boards, to the blue line, kept in by Jones. Wrapped back around, Jones picks it up again at the blue line. Throws it around the back of the cage as an Eagle picks it up, loses the handle. Jones gives chase, Eagles got it. Jones man-handling the man, or hounding him. Off of two skates of the Eagles, picked up by Jones, but he fanned on the shot. Back to Keogh. Keogh shot. Jones shot. Go! Keogh to Jones to Zitzelsperger to the back of the net at 10:40 of the second. Oh my! It don't get any prettier than that. It don't get any prettier than that, Squirrel. Keogh rips one from the blue line. It comes off the goalie. Crash that net. Jones throws it to the back post, and Zitzelsperger buries it at 10:40. Miller steps in for the drop puck now, won by an Eagle, all the way to the blue line. Keenan grabs it, throws it into neutral. Miller picks it up as O'Reilly lost an edge and went down. Hip checked off of the puck is Miller. Eagles pick it up, skate it into the zone, checked off the puck. It's wrapped all the way around the boards. Winogle overskates it, but it's picked off by Miller. Then it hits a skate, comes to an Eagle. Pinello picks up the trash in front of the cage, throws it off of the boards, and it's gonna just makes it to the blue line, but kept in. Scrum in behind the corner. Keenan manhandles the man, loses an edge and goes down, gets up though, wraps it hard around the boards as Winogle gives chase. Eagles wrap it back around the boards off the side of the cage and goes behind the net. Eagles pick it up, throw it to the doorstep, but picked off by Miller. Miller picks it off, Pinello picks up the trash. Pinello feathers one out to Winogle, and Winogle dumps it in the corner as O'Reilly gives chase. Eagles pick it up and throw it all the way around the boards. Pinello's going to track it down all the way back to his blue line, puts on the brakes, feathers 1-2. Miller, who can't come up with it, and that's a turnover. Pinello picks off a shot headed to the cage. He holds behind the cage, feathers it to Gardner. Gardner's cross-ice pass to Miller off of a Eagles skates and picks it up, loses it again and gets it back. Miller just cannot keep control of the puck, has it and loses it, has it and loses it. Eagles got it back. Pinello's the last man standing. Throw to the front, save by Harris on the doorstep. Save and a cover by Harris. Now we get a scrum in front of the net as Eagles are all over Harris, and the Cats will not have that. So there we go, right back to what we were talking before. Tighten up that ship. Got to keep control of that puck when it's on your stick. Was a rush one way, turned into a scoring opportunity the other. One of the Eagles gets thrown out of the face-off. Heft is in for the draw. Turner Heft down. He does win it, but to the point. To an Eagle, he keeps it in as he throws it around the cage. Eagles wrap it all around the cage. Throw to the doorstep, shot, save, and a cover by Harris to keep this a 3-0 game. Shots on goal are 17-9, your Cats. 8:53 of the second, up by 3. Heft steps in once again, puck down. He does win it again. Back to Kuska. Kuska goes to throw one around the cage and turns it over. Shot, goal. So there's what we were talking about. Big turnover. Kuska, we just call it bad luck or what it is. He throws one off the side of the cage, basically a pass right to the standing Eagle in front of the net, and he buries it. Point blank range by Harris to cut the lead to 2 at 8:47 of the first. And as turnovers go, they don't get any worse than that one. Puck now won by Castleview. Back to Lucy A., who finally got out of the hot box. Throw to the blue line. Gardner or Marks gets a stick on it, loses an edge and goes down. Keogh in the corner. He gets checked into the boards hard. Shanahan now scrumming behind. Takes an Eagle down, loses an edge. Puck comes free off the side of cage, still free off the side of cage. Makes its way to Lucier. He traps it with his skates into the corner, puts on the brakes as he wraps it hard around the boards. Eagles are there. Down the boards, Keogh keeps it in at the blue line, throws it all the way back around. Sawicki to give chase. Sawicki throws it to the boards at the blue line to the point. Another Eagle is down as he goes knee to knee with skated together. Lucy A. and an Eagle is down on knee-to-knee contact. That is one of the worst injuries for a skater in hockey, is when they go knee-to-knee. Man, it hurts. So at 8 minutes of the second, we're going to take a little breather here and let this young man get his wind and get back up. So he's back to his feet, sticks bound on the thing, is dragging that one leg. So both teams head off back to the ice. Face-off will come into neutral, but on the Eagles' attacking side of it. Shanahan's going to step in for the draw. Puck down. Shanahan does win it. Marks kicks it, but it finds its way to an Eagle. Lucier's got it on his stick, skates around his own cage. Lucier beats one around their cage, beats two. Nope, off the skates to the front door, picked off by Keogh. Keogh skating it to the boards, throws it to the blue line, and it does make it out. Picked up, tic-tacked around, off of Shanahan's skates. Keogh's got it, shot, blocked in front by Trash, hit a Eagle on the way in, wrapped back around the boards. Lucier's got it. He dumps it easily into the corner as Marks gives chase. Marks does get a stick on it, comes up with it. Marks still has it. Now here's the pass back to Keogh. Keogh back to Lucier. Lucier's going to skate to the circles. Shot, save, and a cover by the Eagles goalie. A good look by Lucier. Lucier's got too much looking out of the glass to his fan club. Just play, young man, just play. Line changes all the way around. Jones steps in for the draw. He's got Jones and Zitzelsperger on each side of him. Pinello and Gardner behind him. Referee waiting, puck down. He does win it. Throws a cross ice pass. Gardner's going to track it down. He does. Wraps it hard around the cage. Jones is there. Overskates it. Now he gets it back. Jones top the circles. Shot, blocker, save off the inside of the post by the Eagles goalie to the doorstep. Great pass. Jones, shot, goal! Jones to the back of the net. Great work there to get that lead back. And number 13, Jared Jones, in front of his home family stadium, the Galloping Ginger finds the back of the net for your Cats at 6:53 of the second. So face off here, Jones. Eagles do win it back. Jones tracks it down in the corner to the blue line. Poke checked away. Jones picks it up to Zitzelsperger. He's going to track it down into the corner. Zitzelsperger's got it on his stick, throws it to the center, and Jones was half of a step away from number 2 as the Eagles goalie stepped out far enough to get it glove covered. Line changes all the way around for your Cats. 6:40 left in the second. Puck down, won by Miller into the corner. Keenan gives chase. Keenan wraps it off the boards, keeps it in. Winogle pass is blocked, but right back in by O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got it, and now we're going to get a whistle for tripping, and O'Reilly's going to the hole at, well, the squirrel's telling me it's slashing. I guess it don't matter if it's slashing or tripping. It's still 2 minutes in the hole. And O'Reilly is in the hole, and your Cats are on the kill. Puck down, won by the Eagles. Skates it, drops it back to the blue line. Point man into the corner. Now we get another whistle. Oh, the net had come off its cowlings. Referee going to set it back up. We'll line it back up and drop it once again. Hef steps in for the draw. Once again, we're going to line it up, do it over. Puck is down. Hef does win it. Then it's thrown out of the zone by Small, and Small gives chase. Small, skating like a madman, does get there and gets a stick on it, but it's wrapped all the way around the board. Small tracks it down, puts a big check on the boards. Puck comes to neutral, though. Thrown into the zone by the Eagles. Picked right up and thrown right back down the ice by Kutska. Eagles goalie comes out and play it. He holds it up. Cross ice pass behind the net. Right back the other way, Eagle to Eagle. Skates it to the blue line, telegraphed that pass, but his man picked it up. Cats could not pick it off. Overskated, though, by an Eagle. Thrown right back out of the into neutral by Kutska, but an Eagle picks it up. Drop pass, cross pass, ice into neutral. Now to the blue line. Skated to the blue line, holds. Feathers a great pass all the way across, but picked off at the last second. Eagles pick it up. Shot hit Kutska in the back as Hef picks it up, throws it the length of the ice, and your Cats are on a line change. Eagles pick it up, skated around his own cage, throws it to neutral, picked up at neutral. Now to the blue line, beats one at the blue line, still has it. Drop passes wrapped all the way around the cage. Lucier gives chase. He does gets a stick on it. Now Soroki in the corner. He poke checks it around the cage. Right to an Eagle, though. Lucier in the corner as an Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Lucier wraps it hard around the boards and to the blue line, but not out. Puck comes down the boards and is picked up by Soroki, who throws it the length of the ice. 13 seconds left in the kill. Wrapped around the boards by the Eagles. Great skating by your Cats, picking it up. Soroki picks it off on the boards and gets a shot on net that hits trash. Another pass picked off by Soroki. Beats one but loses the handle. Drop pass to Lucier. Lucier cross ice pass to Shanahan. Shanahan tips it to Marks, who throws it into the zone. Overplayed by the goalie of the Eagles. Puck comes free. Shot. Blocker save off the post by the Soroki shot. Soroki's got it again. Throws it to the doorstep. Shanahan wanted it but couldn't pull the trigger. Power play is over. Cats have made the kill. Soroki skating like a madman here this shift. Picks it off again. He's got Marks wanting it bad on the doorstep, but he goes to drop pass it to Lucier, who wasn't ready for it. Lucier tracks it down, gets it to Keogh. Keogh to Soroki, gets checked at center ice, but Keogh picks it up, drops it to Shanahan. Shanahan missed the tip in, throws it to the doorstep, but all the Cats had overskated it. Lucier keeps it in off of a skate as desperation mode. An Eagle throws it the length of the ice, and they call that 120 feet icing. Oh my goodness. Number 17, Shanahan, has got to go get a chicken and kill it and get Bobby Boucher's mama, Phyllis, to get the stank off his stick because he is inches away from scoring. Shot off of the Jones, takes a twig out of the hands of an Eagle. Jones gets it back, cross ice pass to Pinello. Pinello winds up, shot, glove save, and a hold by the Eagles goalie. Jones going to step in. Zitzelsberger and Jones on each side. Gardner and Pinello behind him. Puck down, he does win it. Back to Gardner. Gardner's shot hit an Eagle in the leg and comes out of the zone. Gardner does a good job to back check, though. Picks it up at the blue line, but the Eagles get it in as he loses an edge and goes down. Scrum on the boards. 2 Eagles, 3 Eagles now. Everybody's scrumming away. Does make it out of the zone by Jones. Eagles pick it up, though. Jones still digging away. Jones pins the man up against the boards. Puck comes free. Zitzelsberger throws it wide. Jones gives chase. Zitzelsberger and Jones. Jones on the back door. Give it to him. Oh, he overskated, and they run into one another. Jones goes down hard as the puck comes, and once again, that's going to be an icing, and we'll take those all day, every day, shift after shift, because that's called an icing, which is a face-off in the offensive scoring opportunity end. 2:26 left in the second. Your Cats up by 3. Line changes all the way around. Miller steps in for the draw. Puck down. Throw back to the point. Kutzka's got it on his stick. He throws one wide when Nogel almost got the tip in. Keenan jumps up on it, gets enough of a stick on it that it makes it to the cage. Kick save away by the Eagles goalie to the blue line. Oh, Kutzka get a good job of getting enough of a stick on it to stop the rush. Eagle goes down, loses his twig as the puck is thrown in hard behind the net. O'Reilly feathers one back to the circles, but the first one there is an Eagle, and he wraps it all the way around the boards. Eagles have it off the boards into neutral. Keenan picks it off, though, laid off sides. Everybody gets back and now lined up again. Cross ice pass. Hits an Eagle as he loses an edge and goes down. Puck is thrown in behind the cage. Kutzka picks it up, overskates it, thrown out to the point. Here comes drop pass, shot, high and wide over the top of the net. O'Reilly had a chance at it, overskated it. Miller picks up the trash, though, skates it into neutral. Miller into neutral, now into the zone, loses it and gets it back. Miller still on his stick. Shot, kick save wide by the Eagles goalie. Wrapped around the boards. Throw to the blue line and takes one bounce and gets over Kutzka's stick. Lucier's going to track it down, though. Lucier picks it up behind his own cage. Drop pass to Kutzka. That's the way you do it, boys. Kutzka, skate, young man. There you go. Beats one at the blue line. Kutzka still on his stick. Kutzka into the zone. Beats, nope. Had a little dink around him and couldn't make it happen, or Kutzka was one-on-one with the goalie. Great work by him, though. Comes into neutral, though, into the zone. Gets chipped in behind the net. Lucier's got a stick on it. That's their wraparound opportunity. Shot, save, and a cover by Harris to keep this a 3-lead game. 40 seconds left in the second. Your Cats up by 3. Line change for Castleview. Offensive style. Tell me why. Puck down, one by the Eagles, back to the blue line point. He does keep it in. Now it's wrapped around the cage. All the way around down the boards. Keogh gets there, gets a skate on it. Now he picks it up, feathers it back to Heft. Heft to Keogh. Keogh passes it off the boards to himself, beats one at the blue line. Trumley's got it, waited on it too long. Trumley gets it poke checked away. Now it's thrown down to the blue line, and an Eagle picks it up, throws it all the way into the zone. Lucier picks it up. He throws it off of the glass into neutral, takes one bounce. Half's on the run. The Eagles goalie comes out and plays it, though. Throw that on net. He's out of the net. Oh. And there is the horn for period number 2. So 2 in the books. Your Cats up by 3. And we are down to our last 13 minutes of hockey in the third game. So you got to believe the tall order of the day is everybody turns into a defenseman. No mistakes here. Play mistake-free hockey. Don't give these Eagles any opportunities to find the back of the net again and give them a little bit of life. When you're up, the last thing you want to do too or give to the other team is hope and motivation. I guess a little momentum too. So there's a whistle or the horn for period number 3. Your Cats call it out. Harris is headed to his pipes. And we need a solid 13 minutes of mistake-free hockey. Shanahan's going to step in for the draw. Referee's got his hand in the air. Puck down. Shanahan does win it, but it's off his skates. He does get it into the zone. Sawicki shot high and wide. Had smoke on it, but high and wide over the net. Shanahan picks it up, wraps it back around the boards. Sawicki's got it on his stick. He throws it out to the blue line, but it bounces over Lucier's stick and out. Lucier does pick it up, though. Throws it to Keogh, and he dumps it into the corner. Eagles goalie poke checks it into the corner as one of the defensemen picks it up, throws it to the blue line. Keogh picks it up. Here comes a shot. Kick save wide by the Eagles goalie, and it finds its way on a one bouncer into the netting for a face-off at 12:28 of the third. Defensive line changes for your Cats. Shanahan steps in for the draw. Got Miller right behind him, or Marks, I'm sorry. Puck down, won by the Eagles, skated to the blue line. Pinello keeps it in on a skate, gets a shot. Nope, throws it high and wide over the back of the net. Tracked down by Castleview. Shot off of a blocker side. Pinello's got to get on his horse. It's a race to the puck. Pinello does get there, picks it up, but trickles it around to Sawicki, who gives it back to him. Pinello's cross-ice pass is picked off. Shot, kick save wide by Harris. Now it comes to the blue line, takes one bounce and out. And Shanahan once again is off to the races. Shanahan behind the defense. Beats one, beats two. Shot saved by the Eagles goalie. All the way back to the point. Pinello's got it. His stick got lifted from his shot, but he does get it wrapped back around the cage. Sawicki puts a big check on the man as it comes down the boards to the blue line. Marks keeps it in. Marks fighting, gets it to the blue line, and then it is out. Great back check by Shanahan and Marks. Pinello was the last man standing. Shot is high and wide over the top of the net, takes a bounce and comes all the way out of the zone. Big line change for your Cats. As the Eagles pick it up, it's thrown down the ice and picked off by Jones. Jones picks it off, splits the defense like the Red Sea. Shot and blockers or glove save high. Back to Zitzelsberger. Shot deflected off of a skate of Jones. Jones picks it up, skates to the circles, still on his stick. Now he loses a handle and it's kicked out of the zone. Keenan's got a hold, waits. Now he dumps it into the zone. Jones and Zitzelsberger give chase. Eagles do pick it up first, wrap it around the boards to the blue line, not out, picked off by Jones. Get a shot here, young man. Cross-ice pass to Jones. Jones throws one high and wide over the cage. Trickles down the boards. Cross-ice pass by the Eagles is picked off once again by Jones. Jones throws it off to the skates of an Eagle. Number 2 picks it up, skates it into neutral. Now to the blue line, into the zone, beats Keenan. but manhandled enough that the puck is kicked into the corner. Jones picks it up, skates it to the blue line, outlet pass to Zitzelsberger. He's got to wait on it. Zitzelsberger does wait on it, skates it into the zone. Drop pass to Jones. Jones gets checked from behind and goes down as he loses an edge. Still battling away though. Puck comes free to the blue line and out as it's thrown down ice. Hand in the air, no, waved off. Keenan picks it up behind his own cage. Keenan to the top of the circles. Keenan skating, cross ice pass, hits Miller in the stick. He poke checked away from him though, and the Eagles come up with it. Cycles the cage, shot, saved by Harris. Poke check to the top of the circles, now to the blue line, and it does make it out. Eagles pick it up in neutral though. Drop pass off the boards. Eagles pick it up, cycle to back all the way to the blue line. Down the boards and picked off by Miller. He throws it into the zone, and O'Reilly gives chase. Outskated, though, by two Eagles. It's wrapped around the boards. Winogle into the corner. Winogle wraps it back around the cage. Off the side of the cage, takes a bounce, and the Eagle picks it up. Down the side of the boards. Checked off the boards by Miller. Great work to keep it in the zone. O'Reilly just overskated it on the pickoff. Miller tracks it down at the blue line, throws it to neutral. O'Reilly gets a stick on it, but loses it. Chipped into the zone as Lucier picks it up. He wraps it hard around the net. Keogh's going to pick it up on the bounce, puts a pirouette on a man, but loses the puck. Miller's there to help. Keogh gets it back. Lucier once again checks another Eagle to the ground. Puck comes free. Lucier's digging away in the corner. Lucier and Miller. Puck comes free. O'Reilly had it and lost it. Keogh does pick up the trash, though. Keogh to the blue line. That a boy. Back skates and into the zone and then throws it into neutral. Eagles are offside. Delayed offsides. They do get back as Lucier picks it up. Cross ice pass to Winogle. Winogle off the boards. No, poke checked away from him. Lucier's got it back again. Cross ice pass to Keogh. Keogh beats one at center. Keogh still on his stick. Keogh into the zone. Keogh still on his stick. As an Eagle poke checks it out of the zone. And it's going to make it all the way. No, icing waved off. Lucier beats one on the boards, beats two, beats three, then he's held up. Poke checked out of the zone by Soroki as O'Reilly gives chase. Into neutral, cross ice pass, knife down by Small and right back out of the zone. Eagle loses an edge and goes down as Small's handling. Keogh in there to help. Small and Keogh, but it finally comes free to the blue line. Lucier picks it up. Big cross ice pass to Soroki. Couldn't come up with his Eagle, throws it into the zone. Picked up by Trumbley. Trumbley's cross ice pass to Small. Small picks it up on the run. Got an Eagle hounding him in the back. How's that not a penalty? He's got a full jersey at shoulder there. Now it's a scrum up against the boards. Three Eagles, two Cats, scrumming, still waiting for it to come free. Everybody digging away. Heft does come away with it. Heft to the top of the cage, fans on it, then a shot, save, and a cover by the Eagles goalie, and there is still a scrum going on in the corner. Turn and show me your number, young man. Small was getting assaulted by two Eagles in the corner. That scrum's still going and no puck there. Referee gets it blown. We're going to have a face-off at 6:49 left in this one. Your Cats still up by 3. Heft does win the draw. Back to Trumbley. Trumbley's got it caught up in his skates and couldn't keep control of it. Gardner keeps it in the zone. To Gardner. Shot blocked in front by an Eagle. Comes to the blue line and does make it out. Throw down ice. Gardner pokes it right back into neutral. Small gets a stick on it. Poke checks it away. Skates it into the zone now. Got Trumbley. Trumbley had it on his stick. Could not control it as he was pirouetting in a circle. Puck comes free though. Trumbley gets it once again off of an Eagle. Gardner and Trumbley on the blue line to keep it in. Small's going to track it down. Small monster check behind the cage on an Eagle. To the blue line, Pinello takes one off the chest, and it goes into the Eagle bench at 6:06 of the third. Your Cats up by 3.